Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even want to be.
EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And we're underway here in South Philly. Harris Campbell now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
This is someone who just sees
into space. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, a couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Eagles offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he's into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles extend their advantage to 13-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense ready for their second possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. And John's to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. In motion, the tight end Uzomah. On play action, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's out of... Not until he gets inside the 20... Big-time play for Philly. 36 yards. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion, the tight end Uzomah. On play action, Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Devontae Smith and the rest of the Philly offense heading back onto the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Patterson now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Out of the gun, here's Russ. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
In motion, it's Jefferson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Steelers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on
a big hole. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Campbell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts looking to throw on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Harris, Campbell, touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to extend their first quarter lead. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving.